You can do something useful with the first of the roll. The first of the roll, if you shoot with a manual film camera, you know what I'm talking about. There's always that first half frame of film that gets half exposed to light while you're loading the camera. And some people, they try to post these pictures to try to flex like, ooh, I shoot film. Bro, let me tell you, nobody cares. But it can be fun to try to use this effect in a creative way, and film is expensive, so you want to maximize every frame, right? But I'm the kind of guy that values consistency and predictability in my photography, so these first of the roll shots always seem like kind of a waste to me. Recently though, I figured out something useful you can do with these first of the roll shots, and that's slating your rolls. What do I mean by slating? My training is actually in motion picture photography, and in the motion picture world, we use these. If it has these sticks, we call it a clapperboard. And this board part, we call it a slate. And we use this to mark the beginning of each take with some pertinent information like the take number, the scene number, the roll number, maybe some camera settings. It's basically 19th century style analog metadata. And I thought, why not do this with still photography too? So I made a quick little Google Doc on my phone, and I put like the film stock and the date and what camera it's going into, and maybe even the location. And I use this at the beginning of all my rolls now. If you're scanning multiple rolls at once, it helps keep things organized, because sometimes you scan them out of order, and someday after I'm dead, when people are looking through my archive, they'll at least be able to figure out roughly when each picture was taken, as long as I don't put the wrong year. So the way I do this is I set my phone screen to the brightest possible setting, and then I put the phone on the right side of the frame when I'm taking the picture. That's because this is the side of the frame that on most, if not all 35mm cameras, doesn't get exposed to light when you're loading the camera, and then I take the picture. I shoot with ISO 400 film like 90% of the time, so for me and my phone, settings of f2.8 with a shutter speed of 1/60th of a second works out pretty good. Your phone might be a little bit different. But it doesn't really matter what the ambient light levels are at, because the only thing that matters is picking up the data that's on your screen, and your screen is going to be the same brightness all the time as long as you have it set to max. Different lenses and different cameras will give you different results. My Olympus 35RC, this thing can't focus very close, so the image of the phone on the negative, it's too small to read with the naked eye, but with the loop or on the scan, no problem. This Canon FD 50mm 1.2 is practically a macro lens. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick little video to show you that you can do something useful with that mostly useless first of the roll frame, which, if we're being honest, most of us are just wasting anyways. So what do you think? Is this a good idea? Have you been doing this for ages and I'm just late to the party? Let me know what you think. Subscribe or whatever, but have a beautiful day.